My bank account finally sent me a message, and it was not friendly. It did not say, "Good morning." It did not say, "We appreciate your business." It did not even say, "Your balance is low." No. It basically said, "After reviewing your recent activity, we regret to inform you that your current balance does not support your current lifestyle." First of all, why is my bank account talking like human resources? Second of all, why does it sound disappointed in me? Like it called a meeting, printed out my transactions, turned the screen around and said, "Do you recognize this behavior?" Because apparently my bank account has been watching everything. The little treats, the late-night food delivery, the random store runs, the subscriptions I forgot existed, the impulse shopping I kept calling self-care, the payday confidence, the savings account getting treated like an emergency snack fund. The bank didn't decline my card. It declined my personality. And honestly, I felt attacked. Because nobody prepares you for the moment your own balance looks at you and says, "You are not approved for this version, of yourself." That hurts. That hurts worse than a declined card at the register when the cashier says, "Do you want to try another one?" No, Jennifer. I do not want to try another one. I want the floor to open. I want privacy. I want healing. I want whoever invented pending transactions to explain themselves. Because pending transactions are disrespectful. They let you walk around thinking you have money. Then 2 days later, they show up like, "Remember me?" Now your balance drops and you're standing there confused like somebody robbed you. Nobody robbed you. You robbed you. At 11:42 p.m. with a delivery fee, and a service fee, and a tip, and a side of fries you did not need. That is the part nobody wants to talk about. It is rarely one big purchase. Most of the time, it is not one dramatic financial mistake. It is the little one. The "it's only $8. The "it's only $12. The "I deserve this." The "I'll replace it next payday." The "it was on sale." The "I had a rough week." The "I need this for my mental health." And listen, sometimes you do deserve something nice. Sometimes you do need rest. Sometimes you do need to enjoy your life. But there is a difference between treating yourself and financially ambushing yourself. And some of us are not treating ourselves. We are fighting stress with spending. We are fighting boredom with shopping. We are fighting sadness with food delivery. We are fighting insecurity with things we cannot afford. And then we act surprised when the bank account starts looking like a crime scene. The problem is not always that we do not make money. Sometimes the problem is that the money never gets a chance to stay. It comes in on Friday, gets jumped by bills, ambushed by subscriptions, chased down by delivery apps, and finished off by just one little thing from the store. By Monday, your paycheck is missing. No ransom note, no witness, just vibes. And the bank statement is sitting there like, "I tried to warn you." That is why this joke is funny, because we all know the feeling. You check your account and immediately become religious. "Lord, please." You start scrolling through transactions like you are investigating a stranger. Who spent this? You did. Who ordered this? You did. Who keeps paying for this subscription? Still you. You start canceling things with confidence. Like, I don't even use this app. But that app has been using you for 11 months. Quietly, faithfully, like a financial parasite. And don't even talk about the free trials. Free trials are not free. They are traps with better marketing. They give you 7 days of happiness and then charge you forever because you forgot who you were. Now you're paying for a meditation app, a photo editing app, a streaming service you don't watch, and something called Premium Plus that you don't remember signing up for. Your bank account is tired. It has been carrying your optimism for too long. And the worst part? Sometimes the bank account is not being mean. It is being honest. It is saying, this lifestyle does not match the numbers. Not because you are a failure. Not because you are hopeless. Not because you can never enjoy life. But because your habits are telling a story. And your bank statement is reading it back to you. That is their lesson. Your statement is more than a list of purchases. It is a mirror. It shows what you prioritize. It shows what you run to when you are stressed. It shows what you keep justifying. It shows what you keep avoiding. It shows whether your money has a plan or whether your emotions are in charge. Because when emotions control the wallet, peace becomes expensive. You buy something to feel better for 5 minutes. Then the bill comes. Then the stress comes back. Then you buy something else to escape the stress. And now the same habit that was supposed to comfort you is creating the problem you were trying to escape. That cycle is real, and a lot of people are living inside it quietly. They laugh about being broke. They joke about payday. They make memes about overdrafts. But deep down, money stress is heavy. It affects your sleep. It affects your relationships. It affects your confidence. It affects your choices. It makes you avoid phone call. It makes you dread email. It makes you scared to open banking apps. It makes you feel like you are working hard but never getting ahead. And that is why the joke has a serious side. Because yes, it is funny when your bank account says your lifestyle is denied, but it is also a warning, a loving one, a necessary one, a wake-up call. Not every desire needs to become a transaction. Not every rough day needs to become a purchase. Not every sale saves you money. Not every craving deserves delivery. Not every I deserve it moment deserves access to your debit card. Sometimes self-care is not buying something. Sometimes self-care is saying no. Sometimes self-care is cooking what is already in the fridge. Sometimes self-care is deleting the app. Sometimes self-care is checking your balance before pretending you are rich. Sometimes self-care is keeping money in savings and leaving it there. Real peace is not just having money. It is knowing where your money is going. It is not being scared to check your account. It is not living from panic to payday. It is not using your future to pay for a temporary feeling. And no, nobody has to be perfect. Everybody has made money mistakes. Everybody has bought something they did not need. Everybody has had a "why did I do that" moment after checking their account. But at some point, the lesson has to land. You cannot keep spending like there is no tomorrow, then be shocked when tomorrow sends a bill. You cannot keep ignoring small habits, then be surprised when they become big problems. You cannot keep treating savings like extra money, then wonder why emergencies feel so scary. And you cannot keep letting your emotions make financial decisions, then blame your bank account for telling the truth. So maybe the bank account is not denying your lifestyle to embarrass you. Maybe it is trying to protect you. Maybe it is saying, slow down, pay attention, make a plan, stop spending from stress, stop proving things to people, stop buying peace when you need discipline. Because the lifestyle you want might still be possible, but it may require a different version of you. A version that budgets, a version that pauses, a version that thinks before swiping, a version that knows the difference between a need and a mood, a version that can enjoy life without sabotaging tomorrow. That is where the change starts, not with shame, with honesty. Look at the numbers. Look at the habits. Look at the leaks. Cancel what needs to be canceled. Cut what needs to be cut. Save what needs to be protected. And forgive yourself for what you did not know before. Then do better with what you know now. Because your bank account is not your enemy. It is one of the few things in life that will tell you the truth in real time. And sometimes the truth is uncomfortable. Sometimes the truth is funny. Sometimes the truth is humbling. But if you listen to it early enough, it can save you from learning the hard way later. So yes, laugh at the meme, share the joke. Tag the friend who keeps saying, "I'm just getting one thing." But after you laugh, check your habits. Because the goal is not to look rich. The goal is to feel free. The goal is not to impress people. The goal is to have peace. And sometimes peace begins the moment you stop letting your lifestyle bully your bank account. So the next time your bank account says lifestyle denied, don't just laugh. Listen, because your bank statement may not be judging you. It may be warning you. And sometimes the warning is the blessing.